Gustav Trolle wanted to be economically compensated for his losses, and since he had the Pope in Rome on his side, he said that the Sture party had committed crimes against the church. So it didn't matter, according to Gustav Trolle, that King Christian II had given amnesty to the leaders of the resistance and had forgiven Kristina Gyllenstierna and the rest of the people. The church law was, according to Gustav Trolle, above the profane law. The accused had committed acts of heresy, he said, and all of those Gustav Trolle pointed out were arrested. People inside the hall started to realize what would happen. They were trapped. There would be no way out of this without some executions. The question was how many would be killed. People were arrested, and the next day the trial continued, and then execution started at the main square, Stortorget, outside the Stockholm castle. The driving force in the process was an ambitious Danish priest by the name of Didrik Slaghäck. He started to lead the executions while the king himself was inside the castle, and Slaghäck pointed at two bishops to go first, Bishop Vincent of Skara and Bishop Matthias from Strängnäs, and they were followed by executions of nobles, the mayors of Stockholm and top burghers of Stockholm, and members of the Swedish National Council. The father of Gustav Vasa, Erik Johansson, he was among the killed. Then they also started to kill squires and servants of the nobles and other people who had been connected to those executed. Even bystanders could be killed if they started to cry while looking at the executions. Between 90 and 100 people were killed in the Stockholm Bloodbath. It started to rain, and it is said that the blood was pouring down the streets from the square Stortorget. The bodies of those executed were taken to a place of today's Katarina Church on the island of Södermalm and burned there. The body of Sten Sture was dug up and burned. So why did all of this happen? Who was responsible? And what happened to those involved? What happened to Christian II, Didrik Slaghäck, Gustav Trolle, and of course, when did Gustav Vasa come into this story? What happened after the Stockholm Bloodbath? These are the topics of the last episode of the podcast Swedish History, the Gustav Vasa Path to Power.